morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Robert Mack, how you doing? Randy E. Gator, how you doing? Jake E.T. Tommy J. Hey John, you made it, huh? I got a question we're going to ask everybody for John. Who did I miss? Al, how you doing? Joe, of course. Ron, how you doing? Black Sheep, how are you? Gary, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If I missed anybody, I'll catch you. Uh, yeah, it was. The question was for John was he's getting ready to come here, and on the new uh, test and go, does anybody know of an insurance company? And I was just looking before we went on here too, John, and a couple of times, two or three times, both on the Tiger and through some other ones. There's this AXA insurance that they're advertising as supposedly one of the best, and it came up like twice. So I'm going to say, other than you could check too, and I'm sure maybe you came up with it too, but I know that the new requirements, though, I think you have to make sure. I'm sure if you're telling them it's for the test and go, they have to cover everything now. They have to asymptomatic, whatever it is, it has to be covered. So, which is actually good for people that are coming here. You want to. Hey, Chris, I don't know if I saw you. Hey, Bodo, um, on holiday. Uh, anyway, so that's a good thing, like I said, because I know some people are. The big concern is coming here and then getting locked down and having to pay millions a baht because you tested positive. So of course check into it with everything and what it is. But my understanding that they have to cover everything and pay it because they haven't in the past, and that was some of the nightmare stories. Excuse me, that were out there. Um, that people were paying 100,000 baht or something ridiculous amount of money, and they already had the insurance, but they didn't cover the what is it called, asystematic or whatever it is that you're not really showing the symptoms or very little or whatever. Um, but now I guess with whatever this new insurance is, they have to cover that, which is a good thing. So I don't know if that helps or if anybody did anybody answer. John Gettelinton, heard of them? Yeah, they popped up like two or three times when I was checking it on the internet. So might be one to check into. And if somebody else non-symptomatic, okay, Brock's got me straightened out. Um, hey James, how you doing? Hey Chris, how are you? Yeah. So anyway, that's a good thing. And like I said, I'm still a firm believer. If you're coming here to retire, it's a no-brainer for me. I'd be on the next plane tomorrow with my three suitcases, staying 3 to 6 months and checking out Thailand to retire. So, but like I said, it would be iffy for me too if I was married, had 4 children, and I'm going to put them all on a plane and spend $10,000 to fly over to Thailand. Do I want my family split up and excuse me, some going over to different hotel? Who knows? It could be a nightmare. What I'm saying is I probably wouldn't do it. But if just me and my wife or a girlfriend or whatever significant other, I would probably take the chance. And single and coming to look and see if I want to retire in Thailand. Like I said, I'd already been on a plane. Hey John, how you doing? Sunny in Vancouver, but what? But snow? No snow for me, man. I don't think I'll. Well, I probably will when I go home because I'll go up to my old house with my nephew. I sold it to my nephew. Excuse me, my nose is itching. Um, and that's like at 3,000 feet in the Sierras. We get snow during the winter, and 3, 4 times. So I might see it there, but otherwise, I'm probably not going to see much snow. Let's see. John says, Jasper Ventures got here and tested positive. He recommends AXA as well because he saw others get burned. Yeah, they seem to be getting good reviews from other. I mean, if you're getting it from the Tiger, I mean, the Tiger's not going to probably put whatchamacallit's on the line unless unless they believed in what they were trying to tell people was a good company. Recommend, I guess is the word I was looking for. So yeah, I would start there and at least see what they cover and everything. And they said it was from like 280 baht or something. So I guess it depends on the situation, how many people, whatever the situation is. Hey Douglas, I missed you there. Good morning, Dave. Morning to everyone. Hope everyone is staying safe and blessed. The favorite part of my day. Yeah, I think everybody. I decided I wasn't going to do a live stream because I think Dana does his and Chris can answer. I keep on forgetting Chris. It's Wednesdays, right? And so I made it at 8 o'clock instead of 8:30 Thai time anyway. And that way, if I run a little bit over, I don't want to step on Dana's toes. I like Dana. And I think it's today. Hey, Cobus. I didn't say hi to Cobus. Hey, Mark. How you doing? What are you? What are you saying that I'm single? I should be on a plane to time. I would be. I don't know where you're from, but if you're from the U.S. and you're of retirement age, and you don't want to retire in whatever country you're in, yeah, I'd already been on a plane. I was 3 years ago. I was on a plane. With 3 suitcases and landed in Phuket and hit the ground running. All right, here's Douglas says he had a good experience with AXA insurance, so cool. Let's see, so got a quote for $77 for full coverage for 2 weeks. I'll be there. I mean, you can't beat that, right, John? As long as it covers everything. Like before now. I heard that could be a problem because they didn't cover everything. But if they're covering everything for $77, I think it's a good price. I don't know. I'm here, so I'm lucky. Here's this Nanachi. I don't know if I've seen you before. How are you? Hi, sir. Do you think it's safe? I think it's safe, yeah. Like I said, if you're going to come here, there are certain instances. If you're by yourself or with your wife and your wife or you and your significant other decide, yeah, we want to go check out Thailand, regardless. Now with the test and go, you come in, test, you're test negative, and you're off. 5 days later, you got to hit another hotel. Doesn't have to be the same hotel in another part of Thailand, and on the 5th day you test again, and then you're done. If you do test, there are certain things that could happen, and you should check into that, exactly what could happen. There's a bunch of nightmare stories out there, but it's a low percentage, so it all depends. I'm a gambler, if I want to come and be able to stay in 4 and 5 star hotels for $50-$60 a night, $70 a night, and I'm talking about the Hilton and good 5-star hotels for under 100 anyway, then I would come. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Buddy woke you up, so I thought I would say hi back off to bed now. All right, thanks, Nikki. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. And Mark saying 31 and only 18. Oh, yeah, hit the thumbs up. I guess it helps. I don't know. Something about algorithms. Hey, Zenderman, how are you? So yeah, I think it's safe. I would be going to Koh Chang. I am. I'll let everybody know kind of what's happening. I got to finish this Thai kitchen, and I want to get started on the plunge pool and finish in the house. And my wife has informed me that we shouldn't be running around because she was going to go with me. We were going to go meet up with Chuck and everybody, Joe and all them in Koh Chang, and then to Koh Koot. I think I pronounced that right. Anyway, but it isn't going to happen. So, but what I am going to do is before they leave to go over there, I'm going to go. Me and Nitnoy are going to go visit Chuck and Paige in Tat Phnom for a day and a half, and then come back. And it's a bummer because I really wanted to go, and there's a lot of people that I guess are going to go, but there's a lot of vloggers, so I guess I'll be able to see everything that happened. I just won't be able to experience it firsthand. But anyway, so that's our plans and our agenda. We have to go. She has a seminar, so we'll leave one morning early, and then get to right outside of Udon, and we'll spend one night there. The next morning, she'll go to the seminar for work. We'll get out about noon, and we'll head to Tapano, which I think is about a 3.5, 4 hour drive from there. So we'll get there 3, 4 o'clock or whatever. And Chuck was gracious enough to find us a hotel with a friend of his, one of those ones that he featured in his videos, one of his videos, or more than one of his videos, is one with the courtyard in the center, and they just brand new place. So he set that up. So we just got to get up there and pay him, and we're done. Because the one hotel that he always suggested, River or something or other, it's booked solid. So what did I miss on Nikki? Get well soon. What happened to Nikki? Hi everyone, everything well? Yeah, I hope you get well soon. We'll see you soon. All right, have a good day. They can't see you. My wife said hello, everybody. So it'll be a fun couple of days. So instead of a nice 10-day trip to the islands, we'll get a 3-day trip, and at least it's out of the house for a while, anyway. But hey, Going Grace, how you doing? When we go to South Korea later this month, it's a 10-day quarantine. Wow. Day 5, we test negative. We get one scheduled hour outside our room. If you test positive, restart. Wow. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. I don't know how these other countries are, but anytime you're going to travel, unless you're going to sit in your basement and not move, and I can't go. If you want to travel and I'm retired, I want to travel. Then. I guess the point that I'm making is, I don't know the way that other countries are, but I'm sure if I was to go to the UK and I tested negative when I got on the plane and I tested positive when I got off, they're not going to say, it's probably a false positive. Why don't you just come on into the UK and go wherever the hell you want and infect as many people as you want? It ain't going to happen. And so you're taking a chance just by traveling. But if you want to hunker down what can... I can't live my life that way. I'm going to go out and have a good time, regardless. So it's everywhere. It's not just Thailand. So people that are telling you don't come to Thailand, you can listen to them if you want. I mean, everybody's grown up here. Most of you are over 50. So, you can make decisions by yourself. I believe that most people are intelligent enough to check everything out, weigh your what's the odds, and hit the ground, man. I would. Like I said, it's a no-brainer if you're, single and coming here to retire. No-brainer. If I missed your guys' questions, put them up again. Let's see, Mark is saying, Jumbo, I'm not talking about what goes on in other countries, just what's going on here in the U.S. every day. You look at YouTube. Yeah, I don't. When John, you're coming pretty soon, right? In March or something? Going Grays, that's why I waited. I couldn't handle the long quarantine. Yeah, but I don't know. Mitch has been here. What has he been here now? 4 months? 5 months? I don't even know. Maybe 6 months. I'd lose track of time when I'm retired like that. But he went on the sandbox. He was out 3 hours after he got onto Phuket. And after the 7 days or whatever it was that he did, can't remember back then if it was 7 or 10. I think it was 7. He ended up staying an extra 2 weeks and just cruising around and checking out Phuket. So, with that sandbox going on and now with the testing go, I think it's a no-brainer. Like I said, it is kind of tough if you want to see another part of Thailand and to go to a sandbox. The reason that I say the sandbox deal is somebody that has a 2-week vacation. It's just him and his wife or her and his husband or whatever. You can go there and you've never been there. In 14 days, I was there for 8 months and still didn't see everything in Phuket that I wanted to see. Every little beach and everything around there. There's plenty to see, plenty to do. But if you're coming and you've only got 2 or 3 weeks and you want to go to Isan to visit your girlfriend's family or whatever the case may be, then it might be it. Then it's a tough call. Shit happens, right? Hey, Mitch, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Dowlo. But, like I said, no brainer for me or no brainer for somebody that's coming here to check it out to be retired. And, I don't know, even if you're coming here to meet somebody, a girlfriend or a gal I guess you consider your girlfriend, uh, what do you call it, a distance, far distance, long distance romance, and you come 3, 4 times a year, you can always bring them to Phuket, so that's another option, have them come to Phuket and spend the 2, 3 weeks, whatever you got, there. At least you get to see them, It'd be kind of hard to do if you're with, let's say you've got a wife that's Thai and you're in the U.S. or wherever you are and you're coming here to see her family. Well, you're not going to get, her whole family, over to Phuket. But it's another option if you're just coming here to see somebody that you have a relationship with, one person. Let's see, going Grace. I'm missing on a lot of this stuff. Sorry, guys. COVID. I know. That's one reason I like the live streams. Make me feel young compared. Yeah, some of you are younger. I was really surprised because I trying to look at some of those analytic things, which I still don't exactly know what the hell's going on with them. But the one that I do is the age and male and female. The females come up, and the age is actually dropping. We got like 5% that are down in like the 20s. Now I don't think much of them come on, but they do watch, so it's kind of cool. And if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I don't know if do people think that it costs something to subscribe? It costs something to be a member, but just so anybody knows, to subscribe to any channel, not just this one, it doesn't cost anything. And always ring the little bell. That way you'll get notified if somebody's doing a live stream or whatever the case may be. Let's see what Mark says. Just now on TV and you're in Phoenix. Okay, cool. There was a police that was on video hitting a 13-year-old girl, and her mother was telling her she was a minor and kept hitting her and took her down. Wow. I'm glad I'm in Thailand. It's Mitch just saying hi to everybody. Everybody's saying hi to Mitch. And if I missed anything, like I said, guys, put it back up and if you put question in front of it, it'll help. Here's I'm scrolling back and I'm seeing this one. Does Mr. Mitch fit in the comment? I don't. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't know. The plane that he came on over on, what was there, Mitch, in that giant plane? There was 9 people, and that include the crew, or what? Mr. Mitch, how does what? I'm missing it. There we go. How's it go, buddy? You gonna be there and grab a beer with us? Yeah, I think you'll have to try to chase him away. Hey, Jam, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed to Jam's channel, please subscribe. She's gonna be here shortly, and I'm sure, she already does, but she'll be putting out some good content. You guys will enjoy it. TNW, what's up? Morning to you. I'm saying hi to Gary. What's our name, Gary? Most police do the right thing, especially in the U.S., where they're under a lot of pressure right now. Yeah, they might be. I don't know. I was never a police guy most of the time. I shouldn't say that. I had a couple bad experiences when I was younger, but it was mainly because of this. I couldn't keep this shut. When I learned as I got older, when I hit 17, 18 years old, that you can kind of, most of the police that I ran into after that, and was told by a very wise man that if you give them respect, they'll give it back to you just like you expect from everybody else. This is the person telling me. It works the same with the police. And sure it was yes sir, no sir, and the cuffs were no longer as tight as they were cramped before. And I used to get handcuffed like this. And talk about something that hurt, almost dislocated my shoulder. So anyway, after that fact, at about 18, I think I learned, I was advised, and it was good advice. And so at that point, I didn't have any more problems. Let's see. So you'll be here in July. Cool. I look forward to meeting you and your husband. Thomas. I'm trying to, let's see. Mitch just put up something long. Let's see what this is. He's probably talking with somebody. Hey, T, how you doing? Singapore Airpuss out of front for 16. Yeah, 8 passengers and 17 flight crew, including the 4 attendants that took care of me in the last seat. Yeah, no kidding, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's I'm a big advocate of Thailand. Come to Thailand, man. Is there a chance that something could happen? Yeah, you bet. Same thing that could happen is if you decided to travel to the UK or decided to travel to the United States or decided to travel anywhere and get off a plane testing positive. Shit happens, you know. It's going to happen. It's not just Thailand. It's every place. Going Grace Dave. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, I wasn't a good kid, put it that way. We were running around, you know. We had, back then, you could get your permit, which means you could ride a motorcycle during the day, not after dark, and you can't ride a passenger at 15 and a half. And we all got our 350 Honda CBs. They were 69s and 70s years, 69 and 70. There was 4 of us, 5 of us, and we were like the Honda gang. And we would run from them. And we would ride after dark with a passenger, and but we knew every street in the valley and every alleyway and everything. Until they put the bird up in the sky, and they started chasing us, and we had to stop it because they could catch us eventually. But had a lot of fun too, and didn't push right up to the line. Didn't step over that line very often, and lucky enough I didn't, go to jail for long periods of time. Let's see. Question, Vanderman. Your wife's name? Yeah, I couldn't even tell you her real name, and I couldn't pronounce it, Zanderman. But yeah, Nitnoy, and she goes by Noy, what I call her, little bit. So little bit, it's backwards would be is little Noy. Hey, I do know a little bit of Thai. You'd think I could speak it, Yeah, been enjoying the vids. Yeah, see, John's been watching them. She's got some good ones, and she's got an excellent voice. I was surprised and I said that the last live stream too. I think you got to go and check it out. She sings a tune on there, and she's pretty damn good, way better than me. Like I said, I'm in awe of people that aren't completely pitch, gone, tone deaf. I'm horrible. That's why I don't sing karaoke. Oh, what is Kobe saying? Let's not tar everyone with the same brush. As with anything, there's always good people. Yeah, it is, and that's the truth too. Was there still, even when I was nice to them? Yeah, there was one in particular. He happened to be an Italian guy, and he just did not like me, man. And cuffed. He took me in the back and went after me pretty aggressively. Put it that way. But like you say, there's assholes everywhere. It doesn't matter. Police, not police. Priests, every aspect of life. It's not a doubt. Well said. But at that point, and then my best friend, like if you've watched the channel, he, growing up, we played Little League together and everything. He became a bigwig sheriff in charge of all high security court cases. O.J. Simpson, all them. He was in all the pictures with Judge Ito and all that kind of stuff. So he gave me a newfound respect for authority. I just had a problem with authority. Didn't matter whether they were police, whatever. Any kind of authority figure when I was younger was my enemy, so. Snake hunting. Snake hunting? Let's see what I missed that. John says, going out snake hunting one night with Dana and pals. You interested? What kind of snakes are you hunting? I'm interested what kind of snakes. Mr. Mitch put up T's channel, and T's got some excellent content. Him and his wife, Deer. Great channel. If you get a chance, definitely take a look and subscribe. He's a good guy too. I don't know. Are you going To Ko Chang, or are you just going on the bike ride, T? Here, there is one good reason to leave California is they're trying to. That's what everybody that I know has been trying to leave California since I was in my 20s, which would be the highest again. And believe it or not, a lot of them moved to Arizona. Um, got quite a few friends and stuff in Phoenix and that area. Back then, we used to register the boats when you could get away with just registering it at an address, and they never paid any kind of anything to register their vehicles and boats. So a lot of people had aunts and uncles or friends or something that lived there, and everybody would send the deal to there and register their boats. So there was, God knows how back then, and I'm talking when I was in my early 20s, so what is that? 40 years ago, whatever. Half the boats in California had AZ numbers on the front of them. Half of them. I don't know if anybody remembers that. But they sure did. Okay, did I miss anything, or am I caught up? I'm caught up. I probably didn't answer. What did Al ask? Karaoke has been ruled as against the Geneva Convention. Yeah, they did it at my wedding too. Although, like I told you, my daughter sang, and she's got an excellent voice. And they made her come out front, and she made like, I don't know, 500-600 baht. People were giving her 100 baht bills. So they had fun. They shut it down pretty quickly. Hey Joe, thanks for the super chat. I will tell her. And you guys, just so you know, there's no need to donate to the to that. We got plenty of money, and she's got it set up right now to go. And I think we're going to feed them ice cream, and I think she's going to get them some kind of clothing. So you don't. I'll let you know when that money's spent. So I don't want to get too much money. But thank you very much, Joe. You're the man. But we did. We got a couple of big donations and stuff, so everything is very cool. But I just wanted everybody to know. Like I said, I'm not doing it for that. My wife gets happy with it, and she could do it, but there's no need right now. When she spends that, then I'll let you guys know if you want to donate again. Let's see, what am I missing here? Monty Python, is that it? Monty Python was one of my favorites, especially when I was younger. Yeah, because there's so many moving to Arizona, Reza. Yeah, they probably. I don't know anything about that part of it, but I know back in the day, that was the reason. Some of the reasons everybody wanted out of California forever, mainly because of taxes. I have Arizona plates on my pickup truck. I registered 4 years ago. Yeah, cheap and insurance is cheaper. Yeah, for sure, Robert. There's a lot of good, because you have the property, right, in Arizona. So perfect for you to do. But it was cheap. We were kids. I want to say we started doing it when we were 18. And Joe, another super dump. Now this one, he's always in for the sweets. So that'll put another smile on his face. In fact, I guess I'll go there today and get him some, Joe, and I'll tell him it was from you. Let's see. So what's this? All good, buddy. Hope that all's well here. Yeah, I'm glad to see that people are coming. Like I said, I've heard other people and vloggers. I guess vloggers, right? Am I a blogger, vlogger? I don't know. That are saying, don't come. It's not the time. Thailand's not the place to retire. Blah 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 blah. And they have their opinion, and they have their voice. It's their channels, and I just want everybody to know what my opinion is. But let's see, Joe asked a question. But I'm definitely for coming. For your question, Dave, do you know about Mitch tonight on No Time to Be Sad? Yes, I sure do. Is it tonight? I didn't know. It was tonight, but I did know that he was going to go on. So I didn't know it was tonight. Vlogger, okay, Xanderman's got it. I'm just having fun, everybody. I mean, this channel is for everybody here. That's why, usually halfway through bring people on, let them come on, let them, you know, speak a little bit, ask questions, and in the chat. But it's all like a big giant family, and it feels that way to me. I hope it feels that way to everybody else. And like I said, the only thing that I'm looking for is to, increase the channel so that we have more people. The more the merrier has always been my deal. And I want to start doing meetups, and we're probably going to do one fairly soon, and it's probably going to be in Chantiem or Pattaya, and there'll probably be with the people that are coming, and Mitch is there, and Mark's there, and Tom's there, and I bet you there's going to be 15 probably in the first, or 20. James will probably come by or stop by, and anybody else that's around there, probably 15 or 20. And then as the channel grows, we'll do them every 3 months or something, or 4 months, and I'll come there. If a lot of people come to Bangkok, and that's the area that they're going to start out of, and that's close enough for them, Pattaya. For me, it's a 6-hour drive. It's not that big of a deal. If I got a cushion for underneath my rear, taking the bus is not a problem, except my rear gets sore. But that's the main thing that I want to do. That's why I want the channel to grow. It isn't monetarily or anything like that. Like I said, everything that comes in on this channel will definitely go to my wife and back to the Thai people, regardless of what it is. It could be 10 cents or it could be $10,000, whatever it is that's going to her. And I don't think that's ever going to be a problem. But we did, like I said, did get a big, and I haven't really released any of that information yet because the person that did it I haven't asked them, and I want to make sure that it's okay. But anyway, so it's not really necessary to do any PayPals or anything unless you're like Joe and you want to, give sweets to my father-in-law or something. Let's see. Hey Charles, how you doing? Hey Ron, how you doing? Gotta run. Have a good one. Odessa, Texas. Cool. But anyway, so that's what the channel's all about. In case you're new, in case you're watching, don't ever have to, participate unless you want to. If you don't want to be in the chat, you can always leave comments, and I'll try to get back to you, or email me, and I'll try to help. I am retired. I do live in Isan and Surin, so I don't have much going on except when I go on the bike rides or, doing stuff around here. It keeps me semi busy, but we try to have a bunch of fun. That's all. Let's see. Did anybody else? Here's Goings Gray. That's the reason we watch your channel. You're not trying to be a YouTuber influences career. No. You got it, Grace. Enjoy the conversation. Yeah, and meeting people. That's the big thing. I mean, for me here, Mitch has got it what I would consider perfect. I know he wasn't really planning on making John Tiem or Pattaya his main base, but I think it's a good choice. It wouldn't have been for me because there's too many people, but right now it's perfect. When I was there anyway, a couple months ago. It was nice, but everybody's there. James is there, Titastic, Tom, Mark. There are a lot of people that he knows and has met now. Nick Dean, all these people. He gets to go and has something to do. Me, I got nobody. I haven't met anybody. I met one YouTuber that lives about an hour from here. Nice guy, but I haven't really got together with anybody. Did I miss anything, guys? Or everybody's just saying hi? Hey, Chris, is today Dana's going on at 9? Is it today? You probably answered me, and I just didn't see it. Well, we got 40 people. Cool. 38 watching, Gary's saying. Yeah, there went to 39. Joe sent me a photo. You're killing me. But anyway, so that's what it's all about. And we have fun. I'd say probably what everybody can chime in. 90% of what we talk about is Thailand. And then the other 10% is anything from colonoscopies to, eye surgery to whatever anybody wants to talk about. Mostly 99% of the time it revolves around Thailand. And I get asked a lot what the hospitals and the what is the quality of, and I tell everybody, I only know what the U.S. is, and I went to a private hospital when I was in there for 3 months, 2 months with that tube down my throat. They saved my life numerous times, and I'd put them up against any hospital and any intensive care that I had ever been in the U.S. And I wasn't necessarily ever in one per se as me, but I visited quite a few visiting friends and family, stuff like that were getting old like I am now. But they're top notch, man, top notch. So if you're questioning, I don't know if the health care might be, I don't know, better than I was getting, or at least as good as in the U.S. Can't talk about Australia, can't talk about the UK. I don't know anything about them, but most of the doctors and everything are all from the top, places in the U.S. John Hopkins and stuff like that. Especially this, what is it, Bangkok Hospital, which is all over Thailand. I've heard nothing but good things about them. Mine was just a private hospital here in Surin, but it's awesome. Now, did you answer, Chris, and did I miss it again? Or did you not hear me, or is he already started and you're over there? Hey, Stuck, what's up? Good morning. And Chris said hi to Gator. I don't know, maybe. I think it is 9, though. I don't know why I didn't get notified, though. It's really weird. I don't know about. Hey, Griffin, good morning to you from Wahin. Saying hi, Stuck saying hi to his neighbor Jake. Hey, Tom is here? I didn't see him. Yes, they are. Okay, 9 o'clock. Okay. I'm guessing 9 o'clock. What is that? I get another half hour or so. I just hate this. I don't like stepping on. He's pretty much only comes on once a week. I'd been doing it every other day, so every other week. So every 2 weeks it ends up falling on Wednesdays. Today's Wednesday, right? I don't know. Let's see. What did I miss here? Brock. Let's see. $7:43. Oh, 9:15. Really? Okay, cool. I got an extra 15 minutes. But anyway, so that's what the channel's about. So, like I said, we try to anything that I can answer. Even if you don't want to come into the chat or come on the panel when I do open it up, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All depends on how much I'm rambling. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, now I got a question anyway. Watching Dirty Harry, who, me, Bodo? No, but how old is he now? He's old. He looks good. I think he's just now starting a new movie. Clint Eastwood's what I'm talking about. Oh dear. I have only one screen. Not to follow 2 streams at once. Yeah, I'll be off by the time Dana goes on. Like I said, I respect him. But that's what I was going to say. Hi to Tom. Hey Tom, how you doing? And I wanted to get with you too because I think I want to watch some NASCAR this year. So when's Daytona? The 22nd or something of February. So I'll get the TV up and actually the TV's up now, and I'll be in contact with you, Tom, on putting together that. Stuck in Florida, cold. I'm missing some stuff. Sorry, guys. Trying to go back and catch up on stuff. If you ask me something, ask me again. Martin. Oh, I didn't see you. How you doing, Martin? Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you are. Got no problems. Health is going good, and house is okay. I still don't know. I didn't really go out and look. I'll look when I get done here, but now the worker's sick. So for the past 2 days, he hasn't been here. So that video that I did on the outside kitchen is exactly what you see in the end of it is exactly what's sitting out there now. So hopefully he's coming today. He didn't come the last 2 days because he was sick. All right, thanks, Tom. So I don't know. I just want to get it. All of a sudden, the rain's going to be on us, and it's going to come, quickly and probably with a vengeance. And I'd like to be able to at least get the walls up, get it smooth coated on the outside, and then on the inside, my wife wants to do mostly tile. So, in fact, I've got to go out and buy the tile today. Let's see, RCS, how you doing? I believe really 91, yeah, and I think he is. I think he's starting a movie or something. Rocky Mountain Jedi, best bank. I use Bangkok Bank. I've been here 3 years. When I first got here, I was only here on a tourist visa. Everybody said, "Oh, you can't, you can't." Oh, there's a notification for Chuck. Oh, in 30 minutes it says. Oh, so he's going to be on the same time as Dana? Holy crap! Okay, all right. Well, I'll probably be over. I don't know. That's going to be a word. I don't have two screens either. What was I saying? What was I saying? If somebody remembers, hit me up. It was something, I think I wanted to make some kind of a point, but fun thing. Oh, Bangkok Bank. Yeah, they do. They have a branch, right, in New York. I got here on a tourist visa. People were telling me, "Oh, you can't get a bank account." This was 3 years ago, over 3 years ago. You can't get a bank account unless you've got a long-term visa and you've got a untrue. I don't know how it is now, but I went down, got 2 pieces of paper from immigration. One of them was the place that I was staying, where I live, type thing, and went in and bought a scooter and opened up a bank account. The only thing they wouldn't let me do was open up a second bank account. They wouldn't let me open up my second bank account until I got a long-term my retirement visa. But I really I have no complaints whatsoever about Bangkok Bank. None whatsoever. 24C in Hua Hin. Yeah, so that would be my choice. And I do all my online banking on my phone. I do my transfers come into Bangkok Bank. They've never screwed up one of them, and I probably had in the 3 years, I don't know, 50, 100, I don't know, a bunch, probably 50. And I never had, not one of them, not one time screwed up. Here's Bangkok FM. Okay, there's a radio station. Does Bangkok Bank have a deposit in Fort Knox? I don't know. You got me. What did Jake say? I had a Thai bank account for 15 years, never lived there. There you go. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. Like I said, if I was, we talked about it the other day about coming here and, opening up, getting your long-term visa, getting it all. We had Mitch was on, and he was talking about, what he paid. And I think they said it was 1,000 baht, but they helped him do everything. They helped him get his retirement visa. He didn't have to wait in any lines or do any kind of, crap at all. Just be wherever they told him to be. They helped him get his driver's license. They helped him get his bank account. I think a couple other things too. So it's definitely something. If mine went down in a weird way, if I would have been smart and I look back on it, and the advice that I'm going to give now is if you have an extra 1,000, I would use it. I'd go ahead and get my tourist visa, and you're coming here to retire. Come to Thailand, find a place to shack up for whatever, a month or two, and do all your stuff, and then you're off and running. Tom has I don't know how much it was a year. Tom could probably, it's like $100 a year, and you get most all the sports channels, and he did it through an Android little box that I bought off of Lasada and hooked up, and he helped me over the internet. I gave him my password so he could come in and take all my money out of my bank account. Just kidding. And he helped me out big time. But we never got around to the sports part. We got to the movie part, which I haven't even hooked up yet. And the movie program that he got me to buy was awesome. and everything was awesome. But I used to be big on NASCAR. My friend that I watched NASCAR for the past 40 years, he ended up passing away right after my wife did, and I talked to him when I walked um, out of the hospital, left her in that bed, hardest thing I ever had to do, and I called him and told her I lost her, and then I didn't talk to anybody for like 2 months, and that was in September, and then November I tried to get a hold of him and blah blah blah, and it went for like 2 years, and finally I was on Facebook. You better be dead if you're not calling me back. I'm going through a lot of shit right now. I need a little a little help, and sure enough, one of the friends finally jumped on and said that he passed away the first week of November 2018. So it was bad in one way, but at least good in another. I knew he wasn't just you know shining me on. Uh, let's see. Damn, I chose to change to Citibank because they have 3 branches in Thailand. It might be okay. I don't know. I know that I didn't know they had any branches in Thailand. I know that they always try to get a hold of my wife to lend her money. Citibank. I think it's Citibank, right? Um, the I kept Chase, and the only reason I kept Chase, I don't use Wise or was Travel Wise or whatever it is to transfer money or whatever. Chase, if I transfer over $5,000, they charge me nothing, and it's usually 1 baht less than what the going rate is. So if you look online and it says 33 baht, they give me 32 baht. So, and I've never had a problem on that end of it either. If it's under the 5,000, which it normally is, I usually transfer less than that each month, and they charge me $5. So it's not a big deal. It hasn't been a problem with me doing that. What is Kobe saying? And again, guys, if it's a question, put question in there. It helps me. Jedi, please double check this. Just something I read. Don't know if it applies to. Okay, so you're talking to somebody else. Okay, which is fine with me. Americans, my experience. I don't see what Jake has to say. My experience with Thai banks was that they don't want to send you a 1099 internationally. They tell you they're going to and update your passbook. Yeah, they haven't sent one to me as far as I know. I don't do taxes. The incomes that I have from Social Security and the other one that I paid for, I don't have to pay taxes on it. So, and then now I guess I'm supposed to be collecting right now my second retirement, and I don't know if I get that, I got to talk to my tax person and find out. I might have to once I start collecting. I was supposed to collect it on the 1st of January when I turned 65 in December, but of course procrastinating. I didn't get all the paperwork into them yet. Let's see. Hey Randy, how you doing? Let's see. TNW. Udon, Thailand, every U.S. channel, including locals for 70 USD per year, I can install remotely. Yeah, Tom's a great guy. If you're interested, he's definitely the man. And I will get with you because I think I do. I think I want to watch it. I need something to do. I did buy the joystick and the accelerator deal for Flight Simulator, and I've been playing with that a couple hours a day. But I'm sure that'll get old real quick. Let's see. Yes, going great. James and Richard both use Swab and recommend it. You know, the weird thing, my problem was, and I'll tell you right off, I was watching, back then I was watching Mike's Live My Ass Off. He used TravelWise and I think Swab. Anyway, I filled out all their paperwork for both. They both accepted me. And then like a week later, they sent me my money back, said, sorry. No explanation, no, we think you're a commie bastard, whatever the case may be. They and I said, you know what, if they don't want the business, fine, I don't need them. So I never used them. But I had a Swab account and and back then a TravelWise deal, and they both within a couple of weeks after I had it, and I didn't put a bunch of money in it, $100 I think in each one or something, just to open them, and they sent me my money back and said no, thank you. I said okay, whatever. What am I going to do? I can't please everybody, right? Let's see. Somebody let me know when Chuck's gonna go live. I use Wise. Transfer money, fantastic. Yeah, the only thing that I heard about Wise, and then somebody, I don't remember if it was you or somebody else, said that they had a problem sending their 67,000 for their monthly deal. Thailand didn't like the way that the money was routed and wasn't accepting it. And then somebody came in and said you need to click one box when you send the money, and it takes away all those problems. But so I heard something bad about it, but somebody said they solved it. So dropping off. All right, Cobus, thanks for stopping by. You have a good one too. It's going to endorse some research. Well, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it just depends. Mine's really weird when transferring money. Now, if you need money like on the spot, then you probably might want to go with Wise or something like that. If I order my money or transfer my money on a Monday or Tuesday, I get my money in 2 days max. Sometimes in 1 day. If I order it on a Thursday or Friday, I don't get it till maybe Tuesday of the following week. So if it goes over a weekend, they usually are 4 days. During the week, it could be 1 to 2 days. And I always order it ahead of time, so I don't really need it. Like, oh my God, I got to have it tomorrow. But some people do. So, 18 minutes. Thanks, Al. Top Gun or Space. I haven't checked any of those. I've never been that much into the. My kids were. My son was Zelda and all them, and I bought all the stuff for him. And he was good at it, but I walked right off the bridge. I couldn't get the little controller. I could never do it. Fat finger syndrome, I guess. Jake says, I think Foreigner Joe mentioned that about Wise. I think it might have been. And then it got rectified somehow just by typing a one word in or doing something, and it took care of all that. Money going... Now, what did Brock say? The money going into your account has to show if international transfer Wise shows. Yeah. So and all you have to do, I think, what I heard, Brock, was you just check a box or type something in and they accept it. Tom says I use Wise transfer money. Chiang Mai University, and they'll have CM drop into the thing. Yeah, Jake's got a relative, a niece, I believe, right? Working there. So if you're ever there, definitely stick in and say hi to her. Why is it international transfer payment? Oh, see, that's what Tom says as an international transfer payment option. It was either a box or a one-word thing. It was easy. Whatever it wasn't like you needed a college degree to change it over to show that it was coming from the States. Hey Jack, how you doing? Hey Dip Media. How far are you from? I don't know. I can't even pronounce the words you said. But I don't know how far I am from there, to tell you the truth. Maybe Brock can look that up. Brock, can you look that up? Whatever that is, that town, province, or whatever it is. Am I saying that right? Is it province? I don't know. I got shunned for saying that before. Drop box down. Yeah. I heard it was fairly easy. Chuck's at 9:15. Okay, cool. I got in here in 15 minutes. Okay, so we'll go 15 minutes. Be an hour. Perfect. And then everybody can probably go to Chuck's. I don't know. Dana's probably going to get... I'll go over and say hi on Dana's channel. Let's see if I missed... Did I miss any questions? Santa Thai. Yeah, yeah, there you go. uh, yeah, I don't know. I've never had any problems with the combination of uh, my Chase account and my bank account. So, maybe I make, on 105,000 baht, maybe I make, and I'm losing. If I could go through somebody else and jump through their hoops and whatever I need to do for them, I might make an extra 500 baht or 1,000 baht. So for 15 or 20 bucks, it's not worth it for me. Now, if I get to another part of my life and all of a sudden, which will never happen, but and I need that 500 baht, then I'll check into it. But I would check into everything, of course. Let's see. Here it is. District of. Oh, okay. Province. Just I can't pronounce it either. I can't be that far. Like I'm saying, if my wife was here, I'd just tell her that, and I could probably show her, and I'll ask her. But I can't be that far. I wouldn't think. Year of the Tiger. Okay, that's right. It was Chinese New Year, right? When was it? Yesterday or day before yesterday? Let's see what Marcus says. How much I do think the Bank of America. Yeah, I'm not a big Bank of America fan. They do have banks. Yeah, and like I said, if you're fine with them, I got a bad taste in their mouth when in my early 20s, and never forgave them or did anything with them ever again. Not a credit card, not a bank account, not a nothing. But to each their own. If you have a good experience, why not? What's Griffin say? I've heard of 2 bank accounts open in 2005. One is in Bangkok, the other's in Pattaya. Use Wise all the time. Good exchange rate. Yeah, if you have a good experience, a lot of people that I know from YouTube have had good experience. One of them being Jake, and I know Mike's did. A lot of people use it. So by all means, don't go by they didn't take me. Maybe they have good taste. I don't know. Hey Jake. Oh, father-in-law candy. Thank you, Jake. Father-in-law candy from Tooth Decay. Yeah, I've got to taste this stuff. It comes, like I said, it's triangular. Comes wrapped in banana leaf. And my mom said it's almost got an alcohol. It's fermenting in there. It's a sweet, but she thinks he really likes it because he's recovered. Well, he was an alcoholic, and that I guess maybe gives him a little bit of a fix. I don't know. That's what my wife thinks, but he really loves them. Question. So when you retired to Thailand, you don't bring all your money? No. You can't. You can bring over if you're going to retire, and I'm gathering you're of retirement age. You could bring over the 800,000, or I would bring more, 810, 820,000, and then I would just bring over what I needed monthly. That's what I would suggest to people. That way you don't, when you go to renew your retirement visa, it's a lot easier when you have that in there. You don't have to show, I don't think you do. Of course, check everything. But once you have that, if you show that it's been there for a year, I think it's a little bit easier. Not as much of a pain or worrying, because I got nervous one time until I found out it was total 800, not just 67,000 baht a month. In other words, you could bring in 150,000 one month and only 50,000. It had to add up to that, because I jumped the gun on transferring money, and it did it real quick, and it was on the 31st of the previous month, and it didn't get credited to the next month. So anyway, I would. If you're good with them, I would use. If you have good feeling about them, by all means ask some other people that have it. Mike's from Live My Ass Off, I know does. Jake said he did. There's a bunch of people that have good. Obviously, they're in business. I'm sure they wouldn't be in business if they had a bunch of negative stuff showing on them. Let's see. Brock's saying 29 minutes 41 southwest of you, Dave. Took a while to find due to the spelling errors. Don't feel bad. My spelling is atrocious. That's why I think I like doing these live streams. Thanks, Brock. I appreciate it. Yeah, he is. Brock's the best. Let's see, Dave. Your beard disappeared when you're wedding away. Yeah, when I'm wearing a white shirt. It still needs to be trimmed some more. I just haven't gotten around to it. And Joe's saying what 800,000 equals 24,000 US. Yeah, so I mean, if you've got that, I would put it in there. Is it necessary? No, it's not necessary. I've done it. I got mine, and now I'm renewing for the second time within the next month. Actually, 3 weeks. In fact, I've got to go to the bank and order my 1 year statement, and then it's 1,900 baht in case you're interested in that. If you have a Thai person, I would suggest just doing it on your own. If you don't, the agencies do charge. They might charge you $60. I don't know, a couple grand, 3,000 baht. I don't know, $100. It's up to you on whether you want to be hassled or not. Just ask an agency how much they charge to do your retirement renewal. And I know, like I said, I know it costs 1,900. That's what it costs me to do it. And if you do have a significant other or a friend, it's pretty easy what they want. Once you get that 1 year statement that shows you put your 67,000 or you had 800,000 over the last 12 months deposited in there, that, a couple other pieces of paper, and you're done. So let's see. What does the media say? Did you know? I want to mail something to my girlfriend in Surin. If I do it tomorrow, will it? What? How many days is that? My mom mailed something from the States, and I think it took 8 days to get here. And it all depends on, what ship or airplane or whatever it gets onto. But, and see, my mom's birthday. I can never, ever forget Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is my mother's birthday. So that's the one holiday that I always get right in my marriages anyway. She likes body wash and oil I use. Yeah, I'm trying to get some. I looked on Amazon and they won't ship it here. So I'm gonna have to ship unless I'm hoping to get home. The seasoning that I use and the hot sesame oil, not hot chili oil, but hot sesame oil that I use when I eat salmon raw and tuna raw, I like on there. I've been out of it for a long time. Every 3 months I was going back before, and my schedule is every 4 months. So I would bring back chocolates, my seasonings, the big containers of pepper and whatever I wanted. I'd bring it back every 4 months. Well, it's been 2.5 years since I've been back to the U.S., so I'm jonesing for it. So I might have it sent to somebody, friends in the States, and then have them send it to me. Would probably be the easiest to do. I bought a June air ticket. Cool. I'm thinking, and Jam, I think, is coming about the same time, I think she said. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty much wide open. I don't think they're going to, personal opinion again, this is what I'm guessing. That's going to be wide open. If anything, they're going to cut the test and go down to just the 1 day, not the 5th, and should be good. Always very helpful people in these live streams. Looking forward to asking questions when I book my trip. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you too, Randy. 5 minutes, Al, I guess. And Brock saying 5 minutes. 5-minute warning. Right, everyone, out of here. Need to pick up my own. All right. Take it easy, Tom. All right. By the way, my Thai wife asked me to buy a condominium apartment for her in Bangkok. Any advice from any gurus here? If you're buying it for her, you're putting it in her name. Just make sure you get an attorney so all the paperwork and everything's done on the up and up. If you're wanting to buy it and keep it in your name, there are condos that you can buy that you can actually own. But if you're buying it for her, it doesn't really matter. I would just get a good attorney and make sure that all the paperwork and everything is on the up and up, and everything gets transferred correctly, and you don't. It's not a scam. Whatever. Find a good attorney. If anybody knows a good attorney on here in Bangkok, give them a heads up. All right. Give Jack a heads up. Yeah. Happy wife. You bet. I'm a firm believer in that, Jack. New Micron variant. Not too bad. Now, I'm hearing the same things, Jedi. Even less than the other one. Scratchy throat, 3-4 days gone. Maybe a headache. Maybe a slight fever. Hey, Jam, take it easy. We'll see you in a couple of days, I hope. I'll be doing another one on... Today is Wednesday. On Friday. We'll do one on Friday. I know I've got to be getting close, right? Low battery. And, let's see. Hey, Stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna head over there myself. Hey, Martin. Hey, everybody. I'm guessing. Let's see. It is 3 minutes till that time. It's been 1 hour and 7 minutes. I want to thank Al, Jake, Jack, everybody that's in here. Martin, Jam, if you're not gone already. Mark. Let's see real quick. I'll add something here. How is the tourist visa for Thailand compared to the Philippines? I don't know about the Philippines, but the one that I used to get out of LA, the tourist visa was easy to get. They did it in 1 day. I would drop it off at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'd pick it up the same day at 3:30. And it's what it is a 60-day visa with a 30-day. You get a 30-day extension, so it's 90 days. But I don't know. I've never been to the Philippines, although I do want to go. All right, everybody. If I didn't say goodbye, Jedi, thanks. Barack, of course. Joe, of course. Everybody have a good one, and I will definitely catch you on the next one.